Alright, let's pick it up here. This is mission 4, I think, or level 4. It doesn't really matter.
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Is that so?
A human. A woman.
Anything wrong with you?
I'm afraid I should ask the uninvited one to leave.
It's gonna be pretty difficult. After all, she has the, I don't know, bazooka.
Actually, I happen to be acquainted with that woman. A storm is approaching.
I don't understand what the hell happened to his face. I know he's demonic, but still, yuck. I think the 4 was on a flag of some kind. I think it was in the very opening, but you missed it. Now, I'm gonna start chapter 4. This is the part where you're actually gonna have to move around a bit and solve puzzles. And that's the basic Cerberus combo. And you don't have, and it doesn't have air hikes, so I have to use Agni and Rutra if I want to get to higher places. And at this moment I'm stuck, so I had to get back here. Now there it's gonna be, that should be all the orbs. Now I go in here. And now we kill things. Oh yeah, that's the basic kind of charge attack for Cerberus. And that is a Swordmaster skill. It's said that it makes it invulnerable, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that ice thing isn't gonna work behind a wall. So, oh, that worked. If at first you don't succeed, use a gun. And guess what's back? Yay! More of these! Oh, how I loathe them. These things take quite a bit to bring them down, and they're usually in small areas. So, in bigger areas they usually try and get out of the way. As I explained earlier, and that won't take a bit of time to break. Nah, when I was doing the switching guns, actually I was trying to use double trigger, but I forgot which button it was. In this setup it's L1, and L2 is to swap weapons. And I actually achieved that. If you don't like the music, I don't know how to turn it off. I'll try and see if I can find a way to. But we're gonna have to be stuck listening to heavy metal music or whatever. Thanks. Now we can go. Now these things you normally don't need to break, but I just like doing so because they're there. And I think if they're still on the this elevator platform thing, I don't think it will lift. So what I'm gonna do now is attack this wheel as usual, and then we'll start it up. Sorry I was impatient. This is Devil May Cry. You don't wait for elevators to go up, you... we meet yet another enemy. These ones, the ones I'm attacking right now, their sin is gluttony. And what they do is they shoot sand at you, which sounds a bit odd, but the explanation for it is that these demons, the 7 deadly sin demons, materialize through sand. So that's why when you attack them, they spurt out sand everywhere. And as you can see, one shot, but it missed. I dodged it that time. You're gonna encounter some sloths too, which aren't really that fun. There's one. I still think the only most tolerable ones are Pride, since they don't take long to bring down. But there's far worse, and I'll tell you when they show up. They don't show up until later. Die. So what good is your teleporting now? Okay, now I can leave. We don't need to see that. I'm skipping through some of those scenes because they're not part of the normal cutscenes and they're just kind of pointless. Though some again, then again, some of them I will show. For instance, there are a couple that I enjoy, and I'll show them to you. But other than that, some of the other stuff I'm not really gonna show. Gee, I wonder what that's for. Then again, it's a Tower of Evil, so it's obviously for something evil. Okay, problem here. Both doors I can't go through. And that happens. When you get to the other side, it doesn't really matter anyways. Because you can't really go anywhere. You have to go down to the Chamber of Sin's place. Get out of the way because they're hell wrapped. Die painfully. I was trying to see if I can do an air combo with Swordmaster Air Cerberus, but I don't think so. Like, these things are being really annoying, crowding me. I don't think it took out anybody that I wanted it to take out. But if you do get close to them, they will automatically drop their bomb and will do quite a bit of damage. Missed. There you died. Thank God. Now you head back up. Now I'm gonna pause here because this is where the boss battle begins, so I'll see you later.